The following topic that I'm about to address has long since plagued the minds of the Black community. Some have fully embraced it with an open mind, and others go out of their way to demonize it in any who choose to partake in it. The topic that I am referring to is dun 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 homosexuality. More importantly, or more recently to be exact, Raven-Symone's supposed sexuality. And because apparently a bunch of batshit crazy extremists have seen pictures of Raven stepping out with an androgynous model who, without all the batshit crazy makeup on her face, I would probably do as well if I swung that way. And apparently, a bunch of tweets from Miss Raven herself claiming that her sexuality is her business and her business alone automatically confirms the fact that she's a lesbian. Okay, so let's take a step back and just break this down one by one. Just because a person steps out with another person of the same sex does not mean that they're banging, okay? That doesn't mean that they're gonna go back and do nasty, debauched things to each other. And if they are, who in Lord Buddha's name cares? More importantly, why do you care so much about what another person's sexual activities consist of? Shouldn't you worry about your own sexual activities if you're actually doing any? And I don't know about you, but when I read somebody's tweets and they say that what they do in their life is their business and their business alone, I usually take that as a sign. A sign that usually means, gee, maybe this person doesn't want us to know. Maybe she has a reason for saying that. Maybe it isn't my business. And if she wants to be gay, then she'll come out on her own accord. It doesn't usually mean, ha! I know it! She's in denial! She's gay and she's denying it! She's totally not normal and she's going to hell and blah blah, yucky, yucky, yucky. What the fuck ever. And I usually don't go off into these tirades about how homosexuals are fucking up our nation and they're the cause of our recession and they're the reason that other nations look at us wrong and shit and they think that we're all going to hell. Yeah. One group of people's sexual orientations is the cause of all of our problems. Yeah, let's just go along with that. Let's just totally ignore the fact that our past president was a total dipshit who couldn't tell the difference between a freaking weapon of mass destruction. Let's just forget all about the murderers and the rapists and all who have single-handedly fucked up another person's life because of their own selfish needs. Yeah, let's just totally forget all about that and just focus on yeah, let's just forget all about that and focus on This is why I usually don't touch on sexuality. Because once I start, I just go on into a rampage about how people just don't know what the term STFU means. Anyway, before I got all flustered and shit, let's just forget all about that stuff and just focus on somebody's sexual orientation. Let's just forget all about that. After all, this is still the 1950s, and everybody's supposed to like people of the opposite sex and what the fuck ever. Bottom line, if you can find me some proof if you can find me some actual, solid, verifiable proof that homosexuality is a disease and not a personal choice, you need to stiffu and just move on with your life and let other people live theirs. Till next time, I'm Lisa Shell. I'll see you in hell. Bye, sexy boyfriends and girlfriends.